In the year of our Lord 69, the Roman Empire found itself in a state of chaos and upheaval. This was the infamous year of the four emperors, during which the throne was contested by no fewer than four different men, each vying for control of the greatest empire the world had ever known. It was a time of political intrigue, military coup, and brutal infighting, when the Roman Senate and its legions were pitted against one another in a desperate struggle for power. At the heart of this tempest lay the figure of Nero, the disgraced and deposed emperor who had fled Rome in disgrace after being accused of instigating the Great Fire of 64. Once a beloved and charismatic ruler, Nero had allowed himself to become consumed by paranoia and megalomania, ruling with an iron fist and alienating many of his most powerful allies in the process. In the end, it was his own Praetorian Guard who turned against him, forcing Nero to take his own life rather than face the humiliation of capture and execution. But Nero's death did not bring an end to the chaos that had gripped the empire. If anything, his passing only served to plunge Rome into even greater turmoil as a succession of new emperors rose and fell in rapid succession. The first of these was Galba, a wizened old senator who had long been a critic of Nero's rule. Galba's reign was brief and unpopular, marked by a series of harsh and unpopular reforms that earned him the enmity of both the Senate and the people of Rome. It was during Galba's short tenure that the painting known as Nero at Baiae was created. Painted by the Polish artist Jan Stajka, the work depicts the disgraced emperor at his villa in Baiae, a seaside resort town located near Naples. In the painting, Nero is shown reclining on a couch, a glass of wine in one hand and a lyre in the other, surrounded by a bevy of beautiful women and young men. The scene is one of decadence and hedonism, a stark contrast to the grim reality of the empire that Nero had left behind. But the peace and tranquility of Baiae would not last for long. Even as Stajka was putting the finishing touches on his painting, the winds of change were sweeping through Rome, toppling Galba from power and ushering in a new era of bloodshed and strife. The man who would replace him was Otho, a wealthy and ambitious nobleman who had long been a close friend and ally of Nero's. Otho's reign, like Galba's before him, was short-lived and tumultuous. Despite his best efforts to win over the Senate and the people, Otho quickly found himself beset by enemies on all sides. In the end, it was a rival general named Vitellius who would bring about his downfall, leading a massive army against Otho's forces and crushing them in a brutal and bloody battle. With Otho dead and Vitellius now in control, it seemed as though the chaos of the year of the four emperors might finally be coming to an end. But fate had one more twist in store. For it was at this moment, when all hope seemed lost, that a new hero would arise to challenge Vitellius and restore order to the empire. This hero was Vespasian, a seasoned military commander who had earned a reputation as one of Rome's most capable and respected generals. Despite his advanced age and lack of political experience, Vespasian quickly proved himself to be a shrewd and cunning leader, rallying his troops and forging alliances with key factions in the Senate. It was during this time of turmoil and uncertainty that Stajka's painting of Nero at Baiae took on a new and unexpected significance. For many Romans, the image of the decadent and self-indulgent emperor, lounging in his seaside villa while the world around him burned, came to symbolize everything that had gone wrong with the empire. In Vespasian, they saw a chance to restore Rome to its former glory, to cast off the excesses of the past and embrace a new and more virtuous future. And so, under Vespasian's leadership, the Roman Empire began a remarkable transformation. The excesses and corruption of the Neronian age were swept away, replaced by a renewed emphasis on duty, discipline, and civic virtue. The army was reformed and strengthened, the economy was stabilized, and the Senate was once again given a prominent role in the governance of the empire. As for Stajka's painting, it remained a powerful reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and hedonism. For generations, it hung in a place of honor in the imperial palace, serving as a cautionary tale for those who would seek to rule with an iron fist. And even today, long after the fall of Rome and the decline of its empire, the image of Nero at Baiae continues to captivate and inspire, a testament to the enduring power of art and the indomitable spirit of the human spirit. In conclusion, the year of the four emperors was a dark and chaotic time in Roman history, marked by political upheaval, military conflict, and personal tragedy. But it was also a time of unprecedented change and transformation, a crucible in which the future of the empire was forged and the stage was set for a new era of prosperity and stability. And through it all, the image of Nero at Baiae, immortalized in paint by the masterful hand of Jan Stuyka, stood as a symbol of the past, a warning for the present, and a beacon of hope for the future.